Do you have a brand new bodyguard, someone who looks after you, follows right behind you? Wherever you are, there they'll be. And no, I'm not talking about Kevin Costner looking after Whitney Houston. Thumbs up if you remember that film. I'm talking about your cat. Is your cat the great protector? Has that bond grown so strong that it's hard for anyone to come between both you and your feline? In fact, did your cat take on a bit of a nasty tone at times if someone is trying to get your attention? Is man's best friend and your closest companion not a dog, but rather Garfield? From warning you about other people, folks who are total strangers to your cat, to following you all around your home and even outside, just to make sure that you are okay. Does it sometimes feel like that your cat is the parent and you are the youngster? In your daily responsible efforts, loving efforts, to cater to your cat's essential needs? Does it feel like your cat has their own daily routine and perhaps a checklist just for you? Are you the pet? Is your cat really the owner of your safety? When the bond becomes unbreakable, that's what we've got today. Interesting topic, and I've got you covered. Stay tuned. So how do you really know? What are the signs that could indicate that your cat has your back in the same way that you've got theirs? Let's start things off with any outside party. And I'm not talking about some celebration in your backyard. I spoke in the intro about those nasty tones when someone your cat doesn't know and trust, vies for your attention. Well, if your cat is very keen to new people, keen to strangers, keen to those who want to approach you, perhaps in a negative way, that's a sign that you've got a protective feline on your hands. Sweetheart to you, yet an NFL defense around others. Trying to keep folks away from you, this means that your cat loves you and is watching your back. If your cat takes on an aggressive posture and pins those ears back simply because the mail carrier is bringing the daily bills, yep, you've got yourself a bodyguard. Now, let's speak about one of the more obvious signs, and that involves the act of being your shadow. If you look and see your reflection and it has pointed ears and a long tail, this means you've got yourself a tag team partner. Your cat simply wants to be wherever you are and wherever you go. This is a sign of not only affection, but of protection. Here again, that bodyguard example. If your cat is following your every step because they have intentions of making sure the coast is clear, not only for them, but for you, if you're safe, they're safe. Your cat, it could be looking out for that big picture. I spoke about the importance and significance of following you around, but what about direct physical engagement? If petting your cat is something that you just never have to initiate anymore, you could have a protective cat on your hands. If your pet is always rubbing up against you or happily resting on your lap, and you don't have to do a thing in order to make that happen, your pet is not only seeking you out for comfort, they're also making it a point to comfort you. Remember, the bodyguard is never far away, even when the setting is comfortable. That napping cat right next to you could still be playing the role of the guard and the protector. And make absolutely no mistake about it, this guarding, it can also occur while you are the one doing the napping, while you are sound asleep. A bit earlier on, I talked about protecting you, your cat protecting you from people that they just don't know and perhaps don't like, sliding in the middle of the group to make sure that you are A-OK. Well, the same certainly applies to animals. Let's say you're outside with your pet in your yard and the neighbor's cat walks over. Your cat, in an effort to protect the territory and remind absolutely everyone who's the boss, could also make it a priority to shield the other cat from you or you from the other cat, driving them out of the yard, your yard, their yard, or cutting off that cat's walking path to keep them from getting to you. I've seen cats run other cats off and do it at lightning speed, especially if the perceived cat or that cat perceives that other cat, that neighbor's cat, to be a direct threat, not only to them, but potentially to you. That proof, well, it exists very much online. The family cat tackling other animals with a great fury. Another animal was attempting to attack a family member, maybe even a child, putting their own life at risk in some examples to protect that family. Another sign that your cat is protective could involve their own dedication to hygiene. Now, we all know that cats love to groom. Right now, if you were to glance over at your cat, well, they're likely grooming or sound asleep, perhaps. Having said that, you are it. IT, the big it. You are the shining star to and for your feline. Extra grooming for them, but there's a twist, and check this one out. More grooming for you by them. That's right. Your cat could lick their own paw and then lick your hand. Another sign of affection and care. If your cat has the desire to clean you up and get you shining like a brand new penny, that could be a sign they're looking out for you, protecting you. And speaking of that close contact, I spoke about direct physical engagement, but what about shared protection? That's right. Sometimes your cat won't be protecting you. Instead, they'll be looking for help from you. If something happens in the home or outside or just about anywhere where you're around, something that makes your cat anxious, well, they will run to you. In fact, if your cat thinks enough to protect you, you'll be the first person that they think of when they are in trouble. This whole bodyguard thing really works both ways for sure. Your cat is protecting you for all the good you do for them, day in and day out. Essential needs met for me, and essential needs and protection in return for you. And finally, let's talk about your cat's wonderful singing voice. Your pet is talking more times than not, and there's really no question that these vocals are aimed and directed at you. This is yet another sign of protection. Your cat could be alerting you to danger, or at least what is being perceived by them as danger. That person you don't know coming over to you, your cat could give you a few meows, and depending on the circumstances, your pet could give that person a bit of the business as well. I spoke about nasty tones and aggressive posture. Well, it comes with sound effects, meows in your direction, and a warning for others to say that you are off limits. So what are your thoughts? Does your cat check all these boxes? Does your pet resemble the notables mentioned here in this video? Your thoughts and your personal stories at comment section. As always, it's all yours. And if you enjoyed this content, please feel free to like and subscribe to the channel. Share this video out, all that good stuff. Share it with all the cat lovers that are near and dear to your heart. Here at Senior Cat Wellness, we produce daily videos. So if you've got some time in your day, just a few minutes to spare, we'd love for you to spend those minutes with us right here. And with that said, until next time, thank you so very much for watching, and we will talk to you later.